getting tired of sitting through these lives for 2 hours just for them to make 1 point.
I've been here for 12 hours.
I've been here 2 weeks.
I've been here since I was 14.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Goddammit, come on! Wrap this shit up, let's go! Goddammit, let's go!
What is up, you guys? What is T? I'm your girl OhNo, and welcome to Pop Up Newz, where you can get the latest news from this sector on the fly. Welcome to the birthday edition. Now, I'm sure as you all know by now, James Colwell had a birthday on 1/9, January the 9th. And no one wants to clean up a mess on their birthday, so he did not do a cleanup edition of the news on the 9th. However, he did come back and do one on the 10th. And OMG, 2 minutes in, we were forewarned that the gloves were coming off. And playtime is over. It's one thing to be talking about what's going on the YouTube streets, but when you start deflecting and start talking about children and people's personal lives and their families, you have a whole nother issue. Now, over on Treasure Lane, there is a multitude of content to choose from, but to the newest edition, James has added the news cleanup. And the news cleanup was designed to clean up and straighten up any wrong or misleading information that Babe Nation may be putting out, especially when that news contains the name of Spillit Boy TV. And if it seems as though Spillit Boy was a little agitated, you have to keep in mind that not only was he cleaning up the news from the 10th, but he was also cleaning it up from the 9th as well. So after James warned us that the gloves were coming off, he then spoke on how his numbers were being compared to the gentleman's panel. He also brought up the fact that Babe Nation News also mentioned the fact that James was jealous of Jay Wilson and his relationship that he has with the members on the gentleman's panel, as well as another comparison in numbers. James stated that there is no competition. The numbers have not been as high as they were with the original members of the gentleman's panel, which is true. It was also mentioned in Babe Nation News, as well as the news cleanup, that El Teddy has now dismembered himself from the panel along with Jaded Nerd. And James also mentioned the fact that he had nothing to do with El Teddy leaving the panel. He says that El Teddy is a grown man. He makes his own decisions and moves to the beat of his own drum, and he had no doing in that. And after James reiterated the fact that his numbers are exactly where they should be, he's doing very well over there, he switched the topic and talked about the Colwell children. Now, for quite some time now, many content creators have decided to insert themselves in James' personal life and try to figure out what is going on inside of his home and where his children are. James then came behind them, cleared up that story, and feels as though there's no need to reiterate it again, and that his children were not removed from the home. He chose to put them in a better position where they could get more attention than he had to give because he is a busy man. And me personally, I think that was a very mature, honest decision that he made, because some people would be too prideful to do something like that, but he was honest with himself and honest with the children and put them in a position where they would be well off. And he also stated that this has not caused a damper in their relationship. He's still there for them, he still loves them, they still love him, and he's still providing for them. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. He stated that he loves all children because children are innocent. Not only does he love all children, he even admitted to the fact that he also has love for Phi Babe's daughter. He then went on to say, since Phi Babe felt the need to mention in Babe Nation News about James Colwell's children, he wonders what happened to her daughter. Now, I will not proceed where the rest of that conversation and live went. You will definitely have to go on over to James' Treasure Lane to see it for yourself. Because as I stated earlier, he did forewarn us that the gloves were coming off, and I can reassure you, they came all the way off last night. And that is your conclusion to this edition of the Pop Up Newz. Again, we would like to say happy belated birthday to James Colwell. As always, if you like what I'm kicking out, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are yourself a content creator and would like me to speak on your news or mention you on this platform, please shoot me an email. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later.